This is the Itel P55, the lowest of the P55 series that was just launched by Itel. It comes with a 50 megapixel main camera, an 18-watt fast charger, and according to Itel, an innovative design with a charming look. My unit comes with 4 gigs of RAM that you can expand up to 12 gigabytes, and also comes with 128 gig of internal storage space. I got it for about 98,000 naira, which is way below $100. Now, once you open the box, the first thing you will see is the phone, which we're just going to keep aside. And in terms of accessories that it comes with, we have an 18-watt fast charger along with a cable. We also have the wired headphones, and of course, this flexible pouch for the phone. And when you take the phone out of its wrappings, you are greeted with a nicely designed Itel P55. At the rear, you see that it has this brush finishing, which looks quite unique and different. It also has this designed by Itel Power inscription boldly written at the back, along with a dual camera setup that houses the main 50 megapixel camera. And of course, this third one right here is just the flashlight. And when it comes to build quality, the sides and the rear of this device is made from recycled plastic, which is what you expect considering the price point of this device. To the right, we have the volume buttons and the lock button that also duals as a fingerprint sensor. Underneath it, we have the speakers that are not stereo speakers. We have the USB Type-C charging port, the microphone, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. At the top, there is nothing, but if you go to the left, you will find the SIM card tray that houses dual nano SIM cards and of course a space for external memory card. So really, when it comes to design and build quality of the Itel P55, it's practically the same you get in other similarly priced devices like the Infinix Smart 8, the Tecno Pop 8, and of course the Redmi 13C. Now let's talk about the display. It's a 6.6 inches IPS LCD display that refreshes at 90 Hz, which you can switch between 60 or put it in adaptive if you want it to switch by itself. It has a 720 pixel resolution and a 500 nits of peak brightness. And what that means is that it is fairly usable under direct sunlight, as you can see right here. The screen resolution is also okay considering the price point of this phone. In fact, when I tried to watch YouTube videos with this device, I was able to watch up to 1440p, which is fair enough if you ask me. The display also comes with a punch hole cutout for the front-facing cameras, but it also duals as the dynamic bar, which is one functionality we've seen across Infinix, Itel, and Tecno phones. Now, at this point, let me mention 3 things I feel you're going to enjoy when you're using the Itel P55. The first has to be the face unlock. Now, this is the first time I'm actually trying out the face unlock, and trust me, I was really impressed with how fast. At most 1 second or 2 seconds, the phone will open even in relatively low lighting conditions. And the second thing you're going to enjoy on this device is the speakers. Compared with other similarly priced devices like the Infinix Smart 8 and the Tecno Pop 8, trust me, the speakers on this device is way better. And the third one is game space. Yes, the Itel P55 comes with the game space application, which helps to optimize the performance of your phone to suit your gameplay. So what you want to do is that whenever you download a game, just try and launch it through the game space. And you can do 1 or 2 things. For example, you can pause notifications so that you don't get distracted. Or you could even turn on the healthy game mode, which reminds you if you've played game for too long. Of course, it just reminds you to go and do something else here. Now let's talk about the processor. As you would have guessed, the Unisoc T606 processor is what powers this device. And honestly, I feel I need to make a video about Infinix, Itel, and Tecno's romance with Unisoc. Not that they are bad, because for all the devices I have tested them on, when it comes to basic smartphone operations, it runs it very well. But really, when it comes to high graphics gaming, that is where it lags. Not that you want to buy a phone like the Itel P55 at this price point and expect a massively fluid gaming experience, but I just feel like a Hilo G85 would definitely be better off, or just slightly better off. But for someone like me who doesn't play much high-end graphics games like Call of Duty Mobile, my best game, which is Asphalt 9, runs smoothly on this device, and honestly I enjoyed it. Coupled with the excellent audio that the speaker of this device was giving, it was a pretty good gaming experience. Now, talking about gaming and the effect it has on the battery, the Itel P55 comes with a 5000 mAh battery along with an 18-watt fast charger. Me and my friend had about 1 hour gaming session on this device, and we only lost about 9% battery power. And during that time, the phone did not heat up to any extent that would get you really worried. It was just fairly hot. So really, I can tell you that the battery on the Itel P55 is strong enough to take you through a day or even more, obviously depending on your usage. Out of the box, the Itel P55 comes with Android 13, the Go edition, along with the Itel OS version 13 skin over 8. Now with the 12 gigs of RAM, you definitely will enjoy scrolling between applications on this device. Now there is something about this device I feel it doesn't match up, and that is having a 50 megapixel main camera on a Unisoc T606 processor. In my previous video, I did state that I don't think that is possible, but I discovered that there is a way you can actually do that, which is going to be a topic for another video entirely. However, here are some pictures taken with the main 50 megapixel camera on this device. They look very good and sharp considering the price point it's coming with. In some cases though, I find the processing to be really inconsistent, especially in portrait mode, both for the front and the back cameras. But the other portrait pictures looks really decent too. Now switching to the selfie, it's an 8 megapixel sensor, and the selfies are very good and decent. And even though there is no form of HDR processing, I feel it does it pretty well. Now when it comes to videos, both the front and the back cameras can shoot at maximum 1080p at 30 frames per second, with no HDR processing and of course no stability. Not that you will be expecting anything like that, considering once again the price point of this phone. So really, when it comes to cameras, I would say when you compare the Itel P55 with other similarly priced devices, it is just about the same. So I'm going to conclude this video by answering two very important questions that my friends in my community on YouTube asked. Now the first question is the camera good, and what is the refresh rate of the phone? Well, like you have seen, the camera on this device is fairly good. There isn't really much you can ask for considering how much this phone is going for. And when it comes to refresh rate, it can refresh up to 90 Hz. And the second question is, please, is the camera and the processor good for a budget? Well, like I've been saying, considering the budget of this phone, it is very, very good. In fact, when you compare it with the Infinix Smart 8 and the Tecno Pop 8, I would definitely be picking the Itel P55. If for nothing else, it has better speakers, yeah, and that is one thing you get to actually use every single time. So I guess this gives you good reason for you to subscribe to the channel so that you can join the community and be able to ask questions and get them answered in videos like this one. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will help push it to other people. There are other devices that, like I said, are similarly priced, like the Redmi 13C and the Infinix Smart 8. You can click on the videos as you can see right here for you to learn more about those devices. I'll see you in my next video.